Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Tigers offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win those games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Gators will hustle to the line. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Safe little shovel pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up the throw. Flips it out to the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Avant. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, his coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year.
Breaks away on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out.
Oh, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Avant. He makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying play action. Finds space on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gators want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. Past the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. With the catch, it's Barry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy heavy. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run play action. Snags it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. Goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this. Already up 21-0. Unloads quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the one. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Barry. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play from the gun. Well, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. First play of the period will be a second down. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Avant. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got his man on the right. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, buddy.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just
too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just wouldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost 6-foot human. My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Avant. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. They'll run it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it for a big play.
Oh, that is a sensational individual effort. Did you see how he dove and completely stretched out? The fact that he was able to reel that in is just unbelievable. I don't even think the head coach or quarterback can believe he was able to make that diving catch.
And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Hard running there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. What a move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Gators in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Finds a man on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. They're trailing by 13 to Iowa.
Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the ground game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defense all year long.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Here he comes from his own end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Avant. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Avant. He's got him this time. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's sprung. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Bring in the heat. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying the left side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. Got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Charles. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat across the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a third and long. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He just refused to go down. Kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Charles. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Fouls through the defense. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So Missouri will have to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Barry. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Florida! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 5 over Iowa.
Power football with the run.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Under fire. There the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. He'll try the left side. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Charles. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. No fair catches here. Looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They'll try the run. Slithers into space.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right.
Loose in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Punga. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Dropping back, it's Charles. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. done it. They want to take their time here. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.